compensation insurance for 2026 with PGRMA/CCMSI for $183,134. Authorize the president to sign. I have a motion, I have a second. Are there any questions or comments? There being none, all in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Three, motion to renew a workers' compensation policy for Refuge Parish Fire District number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. For the policy period beginning in January the 1st, 2026, and ending in December 31st, 2026. As recommended by the person agent and the treasurer. I have a motion, I have a second. Are there any questions? Any questions or comments? All those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign? Well, item number 4, motion to approve professional service contract with SSA Consulting and to conduct a comprehensive study on Refuge Parish Civil Service Employees Compensation Plan as classification and authorize the president to sign the contract. Subject to approval by legal counsel. I have a motion, I have a second. Are there any questions or comments? Civil Service, that's study committee.
That's the study.
Same committee.
The employee study that we discussed.
Months ago.
The last,
Civil service has their stuff that they need when employees in place, so, we're moving on, now to our SSA consultants to do their part of the study, and they'll return the report to us.
Mr. Scott, they did it for us back in 2019.
Correct.
It takes a few months, but they look at the pay scale and the classifications as opposed to the pay scale of the other political subdivisions in your area and job descriptions that they need to be tweaked, and then they'll bring a pretty comprehensive report back to the jury.
That's so correct. Any other questions, comments? If there none, all those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Number 5, motion to approve the name change of part-time maintenance position to part-time firefighter and update the job notice according to the Refuge Parish Fire District number 10. Plainview Volunteer Fire Department, starting salary of $10.50 per hour, not to exceed 32 hours per week, as recommended by the fire chief and approved by the Plainview Volunteer Fire Department Board of Directors on November 9th, 2025. I have a motion, I have a second. Are there any questions or comments? There being none, all those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, like sign. Now, item number 6, motion to opt out of statewide solar siting requirements under Act 279 of the 2025 regular legislative session, as recommended by the Refuge Parish Planning Commission. I have a motion and I have a second. Are there any questions or comments? Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, as you know, earlier in the year, we adopted a solar ordinance. So then we adopted our own ordinance. We're required to opt out of this state ordinance here. So this is just a legality. By the end of the year, we have to opt out because we have our own solar ordinance in place.
Great. Any other questions? Comments? All those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. On item number 7, motion to adopt the resolution proposing the corporate capital sequestration from Refuge Parish. I have a motion, I have a second. Are there any questions or comments? Yes, sir.
Mr. Overton, I have an ordinance that I'd like to read as a resolution opposing carbon capture and sequestration in Refuge Parish. Whereas Refuge Parish Police Jury recognizes due to protect the health, safety, property, and welfare of the citizens of Refuge Parish, preserve the parish and natural source, including clean air, safe drinking water, productive agricultural land, and a stable environment for future generations. And whereas carbon capture and sequestration projects, which involve the capture, transportation, underground injection of carbon dioxide, have raised significant public concern within Refuge Parish and throughout the state of Louisiana regarding potential impacts on public safety, groundwater, soil stability, private property, and local ecosystems. And whereas incidents in other jurisdictions have demonstrated the CO2 pipeline ruptures, underground storage failures, can pose serious health and safety hazards, particularly in rural areas with limited emergency response capacity, and whereas the long-term monitoring, liability, and environmental oversight of CCS projects remain uncertain, and potential risk and financial burdens may ultimately be borne by local governments, landowners, taxpayers, and now be resolved, Rapid Parish Police Jury hereby formally opposes the siting, permitting, construction, or operation of any carbon capture sequestration projects or associated CO2 pipeline infrastructure within the boundaries of Rapid Parish unless and until such technologies are independently verified by credible, peer-reviewed scientific evidence to be safe, effective, and fully supported by the informed consent of the residents of Rapides Parish. And be it further resolved that Rapides Parish Police Jury urges the Governor of Louisiana Department of Natural Resources, Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality, and all relevant state and federal agencies to give full and careful consideration to the concerns of local governments and citizens when evaluating CCS proposals.
Amen.
Amen.
Mr. President?
Kind of silent, y'all.
Mr. Wiggins.
I'd like to offer a substitute motion. I realize that there's a lot of concern about this issue. There's an opportunity, and also there's some risk that people are concerned about. And I think some of the opposition has recently voiced concern about the transparency and the process that we've gone through or have not gone through. And so this resolution seeks to accompany and to accommodate those concerns. And so the resolution is this: the Rapides Parish Police Jury recognizes its duty to protect the health, safety, property, and welfare of citizens of Rapides Parish and to preserve the parish's natural resources, including clean air, safe drinking water, productive agricultural land, and a stable environment for current and future generations. And whereas carbon capture and sequestration projects, which involve the capture, transportation, and underground injection of carbon dioxide, have raised significant public concern with Rapides Parish and throughout the state of Louisiana regarding potential impacts on the public safety, groundwater, soil stability, private property, and local ecosystems. And whereas Rapides Parish Police Jury is the executive and legislative branch of Rapides Parish government, and whereas Rapides Parish Police Jury is responsible for infrastructure and public safety, and whereas Rapides Parish Jury has responsibility for promoting and improving economic development opportunities, and whereas Sungas Renewables has proposed to build a $2.5 billion plant on the former IP site, also known as the Beaver Lake Project in Ward 9 of Rapides Parish, that will capture its carbon while manufacturing a clean biofuel using woodstock biomass. And whereas the carbon captured at this site will be transported by an 8-inch pipeline to the facility in Vernon Parish, which will be injected into the ground for storage through a carbon sequestration process. Whereas there is considerable concern with the public for the economic development opportunities as well as the public safety concerns of the project. And whereas there is a public sentiment and a request for transparency in government involvement, whereas the Rapides Parish Police Jury has commissioned an independent geological study from the GEC on the effects of CCS in Rapides Parish that has not been received or reviewed by all jurors, now be it resolved that the Rapides Parish Police Jury creates a task force comprised of the stakeholders of Rapides Parish that reside in parish who have a vested interest and or expertise to engage in a transparent and thorough research exercise for the next 90 days with the objective to provide the citizens of Rapides Parish a valid, unbiased report on the benefits and safety concerns of the Beaver Lake project. The task force will be made up of the following 17 members and will convene as soon as possible with the intent of reporting back to the Rapides Parish Police Jury no later than March 26th meeting. Those members are 2 members of St. Mile, Louisiana, or their designate, a police juror from District B, police juror from different H, that's an East Rural Police Juror and a West Rural Police Juror, a police juror from District D, F, or I, representing the rural or urban police juror, the fire chief from Holly Village, Colleen Ruby Water District, representing the city of Alexandria, a representative from the city of Pineville, a representative from the town of Woodward, a representative from Rapides Parish School Board, a representative from our local emergency preparedness committee, a representative from our local PEQ, a representative from Louisiana Central, a representative from Narvia, a representative from the Rapides Nursery Association, and a representative from the Louisiana Forestry Association. This would be done with up for this day, first day of December 2025.
Mr. Owens, we have a resolution opposing carbon capture on the floor. It's up for discussion, so, we should move forward on that.
Yes, sir.
Chairman, I think we need to vote on this, kicking the can down the road. Committee members, you can put 100 on there. We was elected to represent, let's represent the table.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Substitute motion by Mr. Wiggins.
I heard a substitute motion, is there a second?
We have a motion by second.
I second motion.
Okay, I have a motion, I have a second on the substitute motion. All those in favor, have it by saying aye, or need a roll call? Roll call on the substitute motion. Please roll.
Yes, a roll call on that, on the substitute.
Substitute motion.
Before you do that, I mean, when you talk about that, I don't see, if you're gonna do that kind of motion, with your committee makeup, I don't see the president jury on there. I mean, should we have a voice other than the yours?
Exactly.
The president,
You're welcome to president of any committee,
the president of the ad hoc to all committees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll call vote.
And this is on the substitute motion.
Substitute motion.
This will be to add the substitute motion, which is Mr. Wiggins.
You didn't vote on the first one.
Mr. Wiggins,
Yes.
Mr. Morrow,
Yes.
Mr. Overton,
Yes.
Mr. Bordelon,
Yes.
Mr. Scott, Mr. Harris,
Yes.
Mr. Giles,
No.
Mr. McLaughlin,
Yes.
Mr. Smith.
No.
You have 2 noes.
So it stands now the second.
What's the old saying, y'all? Money talks, and what walks?
Both of
Shit
those
walk.
resolutions mentioned the GEC contract that was approved at the last, by the jury at the last meeting. Would you like me to read a couple of excerpts from that contract?
Would you please?
Pardon me, I got a sinus infection, so I'll try to make it.
John, just to clarify, this is the result.
It's gonna get worse than me.
Well, this is not the results, this is out of the contract, I just would like to read some of the scope of the work. It's GEC Inc., they are a geological and environmental consulting agency. They will, I'll just read some highlights. They will focus on the planned CO2 projects to address the project location, scope, and geological siting conditions. Rapides Parish geological conditions will be described, including depths, sequestration zones, subsurface storage capacity, and the proposed locations relative to groundwater, surface water, and energy resources. Report on aquifers in Rapides Parish include the Red River alluvial aquifer, terrace aquifers, Chico aquifer, and the Miocene, Evangeline, and Jasper aquifers. The depths and aquifers of the basins for the underground source of drinking water will be shown in a geological cross-section and survey map. They'll also summarize the occurrence of petroleum reservoirs which currently exist, including the Chainville and Master Creek fields of southern Rapides Parish. Occurrence of the Austin Chalk and Resource Play. GEC will summarize current regulations and policy concerning potential interference of CO2 sequestration with current and future petroleum reserve developments. GEC will describe the risk evaluation approaches used by state and federal regulators for the Class 6 underground injection control permitting process, which is something Mr. Musgrove brought up, I believe, at our last meeting. GEC will identify containment risk and public safety risk of CO2 sequestration, and that will be evaluated within the containment risk of the context of the Rapides Parish geological conditions. They'll also study the potential for migration pathways, USDW and groundwater zones into the surface water, which could pose a risk and be relative to the subsurface geology. GEC will compare the risk and potential project benefits and summarize approaches for Rapides Parish to manage potential risk or a denial. GEC will present the project findings to Rapides Parish and report and present the results in a public meeting if needed. I would recommend that once we have the report, that we can call a special public meeting to have GEC come, and the public can attend, and they can present the reports and it can be discussed. GEC's goal is to prepare the final report as comprehensive and easily accessible and readable to meet the objectives of understanding potential environmental and public health risks that could be associated with CO2 sequestration projects and/or adjacent to Rapides Parish.
And Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones, in this resolution that the jury just adopted, once this report comes back, a resolution would be readdressed at that time, as stated in this resolution.
Yes, sir. I think what you would do is, you would provide the report to the task force that you created for them to, meet and discuss, a few times, and then call a special public hearing to have GEC present the report to the public and the media.
This task force would make a recommendation
Yes.
for a resolution pertaining to carbon capture.
They wouldn't be required to, but they could, yes. Yes, sir.
Take a good look at that over there.
Okay, you heard it. Any other questions or comments?
It's ongoing, probably another 90 days, if I had to guess.
This is the one y'all approved, Jay. They basically have gotten started with the contract that came in.
My issue with the Jones is the board. Like, too much secret stuff.
That's right.
Too much secret.
You're right.
It is.
You're right.
Very much.
No transparency.
Now, I'm talking to each other for positions, put each other in places. See, I know I am. I don't play games. And when we talk about money, y'all making all these private deals, y'all making these people, y'all excluding black people out. And y'all meet people, and then y'all wanna say, oh man, just vote for me on what this is. But then you came in here, told him something, vote for what you wanna vote for. That's a problem with me. I'm just saying what I saw. But I'm just saying, what I noticed, what I saw. So then, when I noticed it, like, how do we become one as a board to be able to take care of people?
Did you hear what he said to me?
Yeah, he told you to vote, he said he gonna make
No, he did not.
Yes, he told you to say it.
No, he did not. He did not say.
So what happens is,
What we discussed at our last meeting.
It's what the people want.
That's exactly right.
They asked us to oppose carbon capture. Here's the
But
resolution.
then, if you could hold the carbon capture, but then you taking money on the backside, the problem with me. So I'm
They're taking no money on the
just telling
backside.
you, I know how it's done.
Craig,
Yeah, you know, I know. And I'm saying, let's be 100. And if we don't know what's going on, we still trying to learn this thing. Everybody trying to learn what's good, what's bad. We don't know.
You were at the last meeting.
I can't even
Here,
feel me.
These folks asked us, publicly asked us to address
So
carbon
they
capture.
said
Here's
every
the
people vote.
resolution opposed it, and I addressed it.
I'll move that.
It failed.
I'm right here. Then you say let the people vote for it? Let the people vote?
Please.
Let the people vote?
If it was a statewide vote, yes.
Let them vote. We shouldn't vote for it.
And we
Let 'em vote.
understand that Representative Johnson is proposing legislation
Let the people vote.
in the upcoming legislative session to try to give the people the ability to vote.
It'll never happen.
We shouldn't kill it.
It'll never happen. The governor told us in this group in a private meeting that it will not go to the
That's
vote.
right.
But we still, I think we have to support it to try to help him achieve that.
Well, ultimately, yes, and I think that's why y'all have to support or consider supporting what the people are wanting and not having carbon capture and sequestration in our parish. Now, can I say something? Can I- I just want to ask the.
There he goes with all his wisdom over there.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet, order. Let's get some order here. Let's get some order. You got too many people, hey, look, that's what's wrong, too many people talking at the same time. Let's get some order. Everybody deserves respect. Let's respect each other.
Absolutely.
Let's respect each other.
Mr. Overton is chairman, it's your committee, Mr. Overton. You took your vote, so it's your chair.
You voted, get a substitute motion, I don't understand the black, white stuff, cause he black, I'm black, he black.
But I'm saying, y'all don't see who will be the vice president, making deals with deals.
Anybody,
Y'all doing too many deals, and it ain't working.
you gotta figure out your imagine, let's move on. All those in favor by saying aye.
All right, we're gonna move on, gentlemen. Ladies. We're gonna move on our finance committee. Mr. Deborah Butler is chairman.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Finance Committee is now in session, December 1st, 2025. Item number 1, is there any public comment on any agenda item on which the vote is to be taken in so many steps to vote and you be recognized? Item number 2, Treasurer's Report.
Gentlemen, I've placed the financial report in front of you. Please review it. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, we have finished printing budgets and they are being put together in binders for next week's public hearing. And you'll also see a motion on the agenda to sign the engagement letter with Paymore and Harrington for the audit for 2025. They'll start, once it's all signed, they'll start mid-January.
Are there any questions, comments for our treasurer? Not, we'll move along. Item number 3 is a motion to open public property.
Move.
As requested by the attorney hired through the city of Alexandria, we have a motion and we have a second. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay.
Mr. Bussey? How are you? Okay, so we got, one, ordinance of sale for today that's previously been published. Tax debtor is George Lee Estate, care of Annie S. Shelton. And that, municipal address is 3826 Southland Street. We have a prospective purchaser, Ms. Thurla Dancy. Hi, afternoon. My understanding, you have, bid 2/3 of the appraisal amount, being $2,666.60, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna open the floor for any other further bids on 3826 Southland Street. Are there any other bids? No other bids having been received. Going once, going twice, so, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, thank you, sir.
Can we get a formal motion to approve that sale?
Yes. Motion, I have a motion. Second, have a motion, second. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion carried. Item number 4 is a motion to halt the process to sell the abandoned adjudicated property listed below.
Move.
Potential purchaser made the decision to stop the purchase due to vandalism. You can see the property. I have a motion. Second, discussion. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Item number 5 is a motion to authorize the president to sign the engagement letter for Payne, Harrington, and Moore for the 2025 audit. We have a motion, a second, discussion. There being no discussion, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. The motion carries. Is there any other business to be brought before finance? If not, Mr. President, that concludes the finance committee.
Thank you, Mr. Morrow. We're gonna move on to Public Works, Watershed, Agriculture Committee. Parish Guy is chairman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Public Works, Watershed, Agriculture Affairs Committee now in session. If there's anything y'all want to speak back on the podium, recognize you at the point. If not, item number 2, Public Workers Director's Report for action.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Gentlemen, Public Works Director's Report is in front of you. Please, give me a call if you have any questions or comments you got. Also, the city is in front of you as well. You're gonna see a lot of pothole patching on there this week. That and today we're out looking at drainage and checking everything, the flow of the ditches and all. So, sometimes we need a little rain to show us where things are going. So, besides that, any questions?
I do. Mr. Ashwell, I know the water table in the rivers are low. Just make sure we got some stockpile rain, the rivers don't come up, the barge is probably gonna be shut down shortly.
Yes, sir. Anything else for our public works director? If not, we're gonna go on to item number 3. Motion to authorize cleanup, garbage, trash, weeds, debris at 206 McConnell Drive, Pineview, LLC. I have a motion, I have a second, questions or comments? All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Item number 4, motion to authorize the purchasing agent to receive price quotes and award the lowest bidder for various road projects on Gulf Road. The cost not to exceed $140,000, funded by Road District 6A District. I have a motion, a second, question or comment? All in favor say aye. Motion passes. Item number 5, motion to authorize cleanup, garbage, trash, weeds, debris at 249 McConnell Drive, Pineview, LA. I have a motion. Second question.
Whenever the inspector goes to visit this, my understanding is that, even though it warrants cleanup, there is a question about if there is something that is of value in the middle of all the debris, that they have to stop and cannot continue taking care of that property. Is that correct?
Well, they have to work around anything that may be of value to the property owner, yes, sir. And just collect what is, well, it's on a case-by-case basis, what you could truly classify as debris, which is surely, weeds and wood and other things like that.
So old cars or trailers or anything like
That's
that, how's that?
a whole different process. That's a whole different process to remove those, yes, sir.
Any more questions? Not, all in favor say aye.
Second.
Motion passes. Item number 6, motion to authorize cleanup, garbage, trash, weeds, debris at 217 McConnell Drive, Pineview, LA, to authorize legal counsel to invoice property owner for the cost of cleanup. I have a motion, I need a second. Second, questions or comments?
Randy, are these all the same property owners?
No, different property owners, but all in the same area and the communities pretty much up in arms.
Any more questions? All in favor say aye. Motion passes. Item number 7, motion to authorize cleanup of garbage, trash, weed, debris at 311 Green Street, Pineville, LA, to authorize legal counsel to invoice property owner for the cost of cleanup. Any motion? Have a motion?
Second.
Have a second, any questions? If not, all in favor say aye. Motion passes. Item number 8, motion to accept project 3321, project number 3322. Project 3324, District C road improvement. I have a motion, a second, any questions or comments? All in favor say aye. Motion passes. Item number 9, motion to authorize cleanup of garbage, trash, weeds, debris at 125 Williams Road, Pineville, LA. I have a motion, a second, any questions? All in favor say aye. Motion passes.
Excuse me, is that Williams Road or Williams Lake Road?
Williams Road.
Williams Road?
Some Warville.
Yeah, okay.
Item number 10, motion to receive proposal to conduct a comprehensive study of the Public Works Department to provide a report to the jury when complete. I have a motion, have a second. Motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
What's the cost of this?
We don't know yet.
We're gonna receive proposals. Still don't know that yet, we get some feedback.
All in favor say aye. Motion passed. Mr. President, this concludes my giving. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. John. We're gonna move on to workforce development grants, Mr. Randy Wiggins, Chairman.
Mr. President, Workforce Development and Grants Committee, December 1st, 2025 is now in session. It appears we've got most of our work done for the year. We enjoy the holidays. There's no item of business on here, so that if you would like to, if you have this, that you'd like to bring before the Workforce Committee, you're welcome to come do that. At this time, we'll recognize you. If not, that would conclude our committee, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Wiggins. We're gonna move on to tourism, economic planning and development. James Scott, Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Terrorism, I'm planning and development committee. I'm moving on to number 2. I'm moving to authorize Coastal Lake Being Association to hold the following events of Coastal Recreation 2026. February 7th, 2026, Halloween bash, and December 5th of 2026, Christmas on the lake, what do you got, Bob?
I don't know, you may, partner.
Got a motion, I got a second, all in favor? Motion passed. Mr. President, the cruise tourism, planning and development committee?
If I have the answer, it'd be good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. We're gonna move on to Courthouse Coliseum Facilities Committee, Mr. Sean Dolphin, Chairman.
Mr. President, the Courthouse Coliseum Facilities Committee is now in session on December 1st, 2025. If there's any public comment, please stand and we'll recognize you. Number two, get an update from Shane on the courthouse. He's been on vacation, so he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Oh, hope you killed a big deer.
No, not.
You tried your phone, your work phone?
Yeah, I found it this morning.
Appreciate that. Nothing.
I don't have anything, just
Okay.
a question.
All right, thank you, Shane. Number three, a motion to approve emergency declaration change order for unanticipated damages uncovered during courthouse repair, joint sealing and sealing bid number 3455 for $41,520. I have a motion and a second.
12 copies.
Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Mr. President, this concludes Courthouse Coliseum and Facilities Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Dolphin. We're gonna move on to Ambulance, Fire, Health, Homeland Security, Mr. Danny Bordelon, Chairman.
Our help and Headline Search Committee. Anybody wants to publish the bid? No one? We want to take a motion to proceed with law report, the policy on this, under the contract for officer problem 245 as used by PARISH American Federation. Everything is good.
We got a motion to receive, do we have a second?
I say,
Motion. Move. I second. All in favor? Aye. Ready? All I got.
Thank you, Mr. Bordelon. We're gonna move on to Parochial Board Leases and Municipal Leases Committee, Mr. Randy Harrison, Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. President. The local board and municipal liaison committee is now in session. Mr. President, there is no, item on the agenda, so this concludes the local board and municipal liaison committee.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. That concludes today's, standing committee meeting. I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
Can we speak, sir?
Our meeting's over with.
So first of all, you moved so fast that you didn't give anybody an opportunity to speak. And I want to say that I'm very disappointed in a police jury that steps right over the feet of their president, not only of the local police jury, but the state police jury, with a motion of resolution that he has made. And honestly, Craig, nobody got a chance to speak, and we did want to.
The next Sunday's meeting, that will be on.
So disrespectful.
Is it coincidental that March 26th is the date? That's also the date that they're supposed to start opening the facility for work?
It's gonna be 90 days.
Construction,
That's your 90
Randy
days.
Wiggins, shame on you.
Amen.
Yes.
I'll be real proud of you,
I don't think Charlie Kirk wants you wearing this hat.
Before you adjourn, could I give, this is.
Folks, let me explain something Mr. Smith just brought up. Today's committee meeting days, so this resolution is theoretically passed to be on the agenda for next Monday. It is not formally.
Randy's resolution?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is not formally adopted until the meeting next Monday.
Next Monday.
Can we
Okay,
speak
thank
I
you.
just wanted to clarify.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate it.
To get on the agenda when it comes up for discussion, you'll have an opportunity to get on the
Thank you.
agenda on that.
How do we get on the agenda?
Because we put our names on there today.
If you be on, when it comes up to discussion, the next Monday's meeting, you can come up to the podium and you'll be given 3 minutes. Or as a group, we have an ordinance, as a group, you get 10 minutes.
Can we have a copy of Mr. Wiggins' resolution?
Absolutely. We need a.
I'd like a copy of both of them.
Yeah, both resolutions, please.
But, you know, like Mr. Jones said, this is, you know, committee meetings, we go through, we discuss our things, then it goes to next Monday be the jury meeting, that's the final passage of these items. So that item will be up for final passage on next Monday's meeting, but it'll be discussion, you'll be able to get up and discuss when that item comes up.
Now we know why all the business people.
Your resolution just went through and nobody said anything.
Exactly.
You know, and it was the good resolution.
Was it voted on to talk about?
It
No.
failed because it didn't, you know, because of the.
There's no way that this.
You didn't even vote on it.
Every other committeeman asked if we had something to say, if we would
The way
like to
Robert's
speak,
rules
and we
of
were
order
not given
is
that
we
chance.
presented it as a motion. It got a second. Then, when a substitute motion comes up, the substitute motion, which was read, gets to vote whether you add the substitute motion or not. So there was
We know why all the business.
to add that
Sun Gas,
amended
Capture
resolution,
Point,
there was two that opposed that.
Beaver Lake Renewables. Why they always here to support their man over there.
No opportunity for discussion on the resolution.
But all the other committee people asked for a commentary.
But that new amendment.
So next week, that will be the opportunity for that. I understand.
So it'll be voted on.
Okay.
It can still be voted up or down next Monday.
Okay, thank you.
There'll be discussion that can be had, that's gonna come up to a vote to this body. So you're gonna either have to pass it or not at next Monday meeting.
So basically, if it doesn't pass, it'll just be another delay until y'all come up with something else.
Another 90 days until our time runs out on the 26th.
So
when you do the
your
injection
resolution
wells.
is dead, with this other, right? It's dead. We don't even talk about yours anymore.
Not at this point, unless this one fails, and then you can bring it back up. You can bring it back up.
We want copies of both of them, Craig.
These, resolutions have been entered and they're now public records, and I'm authorizing the, parish secretary to make copies.
Thank
of all.
you.
If you wanna hang around for
Appreciate
that.
No, we will, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Let's roll, y'all.
Coming out today.
Wait.
And as they would say, that's a wrap, people. Be sure you look at all of this. That it would be Mr. Tim Johnson with his back there to us.